A question whispers in the dark corners of the internet, in 3 a.m. search histories, and in hushed conversations no one dares to have out loud. It's a question surrounded by myths, anxiety, and a flood of misinformation. What happens to your prostate if you masturbate every day? You've read online that it could cause inflammation, damage, or even cancer risk. The panic is real, but what does science really say? Today, I'll reveal the raw truth, with evidence that will shock you. Spoiler, it's not what you think. Don't skip this video because the answer will blow your mind, and it's almost certainly not what you've been led to believe. To understand the truth that will surprise you, let's meet the star of the story, the prostate gland. What is it? In short, it's a small gland, about the size of an almond, vital to the male reproductive system. It produces the fluid that nourishes and carries sperm, forming semen. Located below the bladder and in front of the rectum, this tiny organ plays a massive role in men's health, especially after 60. That's why it sparks so much fear. You've likely heard the myths in locker rooms or online forums. Frequent masturbation wears out the prostate, causes chronic inflammation, prostatitis, or even raises cancer risk. These rumors swirl in friend groups and shady websites. These fears hit a nerve, as prostate cancer is one of the most common cancers among men, so anything that might affect that risk is taken seriously. For decades, these ideas were accepted as truth, blending taboos with warnings disguised as science. But then, researchers from one of the world's most prestigious universities decided to stop guessing. They put the myths to the test with a massive long-term scientific study. What they found didn't just challenge the myths, it obliterated them, forever changing the conversation about masturbation and prostate health. So what's this shocking secret? What did science finally reveal? The landmark study comes from a name you've definitely heard, Harvard University, specifically the T.H. Chan School of Public Health. This wasn't just any survey. They tracked nearly 32,000 men for almost 2 decades, meticulously monitoring their lifestyles and health outcomes. A key data point? Ejaculation frequency. When they analyzed the data, the results were stunning. Truly, you won't believe it territory. Here it is. Men who reported higher ejaculation frequency had a significantly lower risk of developing prostate cancer. Let me repeat that, because it's worth it. Frequent ejaculation reduces prostate cancer risk. The numbers are clear. Men ejaculating 21 or more times per month had up to a 33% lower risk of prostate cancer compared to those ejaculating only 4 to 7 times. This is solid science, not guesswork. Far from harmful, the data shows a powerful protective effect that changes everything. It's no fluke. A major Australian study confirmed this protection, adding weight to Harvard's findings. So the big question, why? How can something so simple have such a profound impact on prostate health? Scientists have key theories, and they all make sense. The first, often called the prostate stagnation hypothesis, compares prostate ducts to tiny pipes. Regular ejaculation flushes these pipes, clearing old cells, built-up secretions, and potentially harmful substances or carcinogens before they can linger, cause inflammation, or trigger cancerous cell changes. It's a natural cleansing mechanism. The second theory focuses on cellular health. Each cell division carries a small risk of genetic errors that could lead to cancer. Frequent ejaculation may promote a healthier cell turnover cycle, encouraging the prostate to replace old, potentially damaged cells with new, healthy ones more efficiently, reducing cancer cell formation. The third idea ties to stress and inflammation. Chronic inflammation is a major cancer risk factor. Ejaculation is linked to reduced tension and psychological stress. By lowering stress levels, you may also reduce the body's inflammatory response, creating a healthier environment for the prostate. Science paints a clear picture. Regular ejaculation, whether through sex or masturbation, supports prostate health. It clears toxins, promotes healthy cell renewal, and reduces chronic inflammation, a powerful trio protecting men's health and preventing serious issues like cancer. This discovery is a game changer for long-term health, but I know for many of you watching, it's not just about the future. It's about the challenges stealing your quality of life now. I'm talking about frustrating symptoms, waking up multiple times at night to urinate, feeling like your bladder never fully empties, or dealing with a weak stream that's irritating and shakes your confidence. If this resonates, pause for a moment. I have something special to share that could transform your daily life. There's a fascinating video presentation revealing a 15-second bedtime male ritual that they claim shrinks your prostate in weeks. This method targets the root cause most overlook, the desperation signal your irritated bladder sends to your brain. It's designed to calm these signals for quick relief and then nourish your prostate to return to a healthy size. I've left the direct link to the video explaining this method in the description and pinned it in the first comment. Now, for the rest of the big picture on prostate health, you might be thinking, this is amazing. Is frequent ejaculation a magic bullet, a guaranteed way to prevent prostate cancer? Here's where we need to be responsible and look at the full picture. The answer? Not exactly. It's critical to understand that this research shows a strong correlation, not necessarily direct causation. What does that mean? While the link is powerful, other factors may be at play. For example, men with higher ejaculation frequency might also tend to have healthier lifestyles, and that combination could drive the reduced risk. The key takeaway is that ejaculation frequency is likely a vital piece of a larger prostate health puzzle. It's not a free pass to ignore everything else. Think of it as a powerful tool in your toolbox, but you need other tools too. What are they? First, diet is critical. Diets rich in fruits, vegetables, and healthy fats are linked to better prostate health. Foods with lycopene, like tomatoes, watermelon, and grapefruit, are especially beneficial. Green tea and omega-3 rich foods, like fish, are great additions too. Second, exercise. Regular physical activity helps maintain a healthy weight, which is crucial. Obesity is a known risk factor for more aggressive prostate cancers. Even 30 minutes of moderate exercise most days can make a huge difference. Third, avoid smoking and limit alcohol. Both are linked to higher risks of various cancers and can harm overall health. And finally, take charge of your health. Diet, exercise, or frequent ejaculation help, but regular checkups are unbeatable. Men over 40 or with a family history of prostate cancer must prioritize exams. The PSA test, a quick blood test, detects abnormal levels that may signal prostate issues. Talk to your doctor about screenings, especially if you have risks like age or genetics. The PSA is simple but requires care, like avoiding heavy exercise beforehand. Exams like the digital rectal exam can strengthen the diagnosis, offering more certainty. Catching issues early is key. Early treatments are simpler, less invasive, and help you live with more vitality and confidence for years. So let's circle back to our original shocking question. What does daily masturbation do to your prostate? The unbelievable truth, backed by cutting-edge science, is that far from being the harmful act myths and fears made it seem, it may be one of the simplest, most natural things you can do to support a healthier prostate long term. It's not a cure-all. It's not a substitute for a healthy lifestyle or regular doctor visits. But the evidence is compelling. A healthy sex life, including masturbation, is a partner, not an enemy, in the fight for long-term prostate health. If you found this video valuable and want more health myths debunked with real science, do us a huge favor and hit the like button. It really helps the channel. Make sure you're subscribed and have the notification bell on so you don't miss our next video. And now I want to hear from you. What other men's health myths have you heard that you'd like us to investigate next? Drop them in the comments below. Stay healthy, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video.